Hello, virtual world. Welcome to Silly Candy Sweet Reviews. Today I have a brand new snack crate, and this time it's from Portugal. Let's dig in. Okay, everybody. So the new snack crate is here. It is from Portugal. I'm excited. I've never had anything from Portugal. If things are in Portuguese, you can guarantee I will continue to butcher every language, including the English language. So it doesn't really matter what language it's in. But I'm excited to try some of these snacks in here. I took a peek and some of them are pretty interesting. So let's dig into our first item. Okay, here's our first thing, and this was interesting to me because we have Cheetos out here. These are called Cheeto sticks. I don't know what the difference is, so I'm gonna look at the menu. They're tangy, cheesy, and easy to eat. These crunchy and unique Cheeto sticks taste like you just dipped them in your favorite French fries in ketchup. It's a ketchup, like cheesy. What? Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about that. French fries and ketchup, but it's also like cheesy. I don't even know how. I have no words for that, honestly. Let's open these up. Okay. It's the first thing I always do is I gotta do the sniff test. And it kind of does smell like French fries and ketchup in there a little bit. They look like fries. They look like a French fry. Like a seasoning French fry. Wow, that's, that is interesting to say the least. All right, so like Cheetos, it's got that, light, airy, crunchy Cheeto, like Cheeto poofs. But there's like a cheese and then there's like a different flavor. Maybe it is like the ketchupy flavor. It's a sweeter kind of flavor to it. I had a couple because I'm like, I gotta make sure like I'm tasting these. Lots of seasoning on them. They're not bad. They're definitely interesting. I don't know if I would eat like a whole bag of these, but they're pretty good as far as flavor goes. They're not terrible. I'd give them a 7 out of 10. Like, you gotta try everything once, and I would definitely try these. I don't know whether you get French fries and ketchup, because I don't get that. I definitely get more cheese flavor to it, but I do have like a sweetness in the back of my palate, so it's not just straight cheesy. It's got a seasoning in there, but very hard to describe. Interesting though. So starting off well, let's see what's on next. Okay, so every so often, snack crate runs out of something and they have to exchange it for something else. This must have been one of those items because it's not on the menu. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. I will butcher it in every way, and I feel bad that I can't speak Portuguese, but there's just no way. I want to pronounce it, but I know it's just going to be terrible, so I'm not going to attempt it. They look like little cookies. It's got a picture of like chocolate milk, but also ice cream. So I don't know if it's like recommendations. Oh, this is in English. Cinnamon. It's something cinnamon. This is a huge bag, by the way. Okay, I thought they were hearts at first, and then I realized they're not. They look like a little, maybe a peanut. I don't know about this design choice. That kind of looks like it could pass as a booty cheek, so they definitely smell like cinnamon though. So I'm thinking like a cinnamon graham cracker maybe? Wow, well that's way different than expected. I expected more of a graham cracker, and instead I got more of a like a waffle cone, like an ice cream waffle cone, except cinnamon flavor. They were crunchy, but sweet, but not like insanely sweet, like just the right amount of sweetness, and that cinnamon just pulls through a little bit. I'm glad I got a big bag of these because these are really good, and I could see why they would put it with like milk or like with like some ice cream, because these would mix really well. I don't know if these, like if you dip them into milk, if they get softer like an Oreo or anything, but these were really good. These were 10 out of 10. Like, there's nothing you can do to improve on these. They were tasty as hell. This was great. I am excited to have this bag. I may not share it. Moving on to the next. Okay, so due to, I just got an email not long ago about their cost going up for Snack Crate. So they are trying to add more things to a box and making it worth it. So that's interesting. There's lots in here. So I'm hoping to keep this video under 20 minutes like usual. This is called Finny Jelly Beans. Who would have guessed that these soft, sweet, and chewy sugar-coated jelly bananas would make for a seriously appealing snack? Put a joke in there. All right. They call them jelly beans. That's not a jelly bean. That is like a gummy, but it looks soft. Why does that banana look like it's coming on to me? Like that, it's like right? Like people talk about the green M&M. This is like a sexy looking banana. I'm just saying. All right, so it definitely has that banana shape to it, like a long banana. It's coated in sugar. It's squishy, very much like a gummy. So let's see if they just chew forever or if they kind of dissolve. So it's funny, like jelly bananas. I saw jelly and I thought jelly beans at first. Jelly bananas. Those were good. They are a little bit more, like as far as the gummy, they do have more of a, they don't dissolve as much. They do definitely require more chewing, but they do break up. The flavor is spot on. I love banana flavor. Some people don't like fake banana. So, like the Runts candy where it's got the little bananas in it. The Australian candy, the marshmallow bananas. Like I go crazy for that stuff. And this is no different. 9 out of 10. The only thing that would make this better is if that gummy chewed a little bit better. It wasn't so chewy, but the flavor definitely makes up for a lot of the texture. But I enjoyed those a lot. It was very good. So we're gonna go. There's like a handful of these little cansies in here. Leos de Nave. I'm sorry. Like there's no way I'm not butchering that. Trying to pronounce it as best as possible. Camera will focus. This is a little candy. It is. Let's see. The menu says a perfect treat to keep in your pocket for those sudden sugar cravings. These little snowflake hard candies boost a wonderful fruity flavor. Okay, so it's a little like a Jolly Rancher or something, just a little hard candy. Appearance is very boring. It's just like a white hard candy. Doesn't have a lot of scent to it, so we'll see what the flavor is. Okay, so this is crazy. This tastes exactly. It is uncanny. It tastes exactly like the Dum Dum Sucker cream soda flavor. It is straight on that. As far as texture goes, it's got like a sucker-like texture. It's like that hard candy texture, except without the stick. I sucked on it for a little bit and then bit into it, and I got that flavor, and it's good. This isn't anything that's like special as far as hard candies go or anything like that. But I really love the flavor, and I can see that just, you know, popping one of these in your mouth and just sucking on it, like kind of like a Jolly Rancher, could be a very big thing. 9 out of 10. That was yummy. Maybe I'm a little bit leaning towards a higher score because the flavor is something that reminds me of my childhood, because I loved that flavor Dum Dum Sucker. So, but this was great. I really enjoyed this. Okay, next up are tartlets. Strawberry tartlets to be exact. The menu says this delicate shortbread cookies filled with a real strawberry puree, making each bite taste like summertime on the golden beaches of Algarve. Okay, that is a interesting description. It feels like there's 2 little tartlets in here. So I'm gonna just open one, try. Oh no, there's 4. There's 4. Nice. Bonus. Okay, wow. That is like a mirror finish. It's sticky. It definitely has like that jelly type feel to it. This is interesting. It smells so good though. Wow, those were pretty yummy. They reminded me a lot of cookies I had as a kid. They were called thumbprint cookies, and they had like a jelly on the top, like in the center. So very similar, but it's like a jelly, strawberry jelly in the center. These were yum. These were very good. I enjoyed these quite a bit. I think this easily gets a 9 out of 10. The cookie, I think, could use a little work as far as the flavor goes. It needs to be just a pinch sweeter. But overall, this was really great. I enjoyed these. I'm glad that there's a few more in there to enjoy. Let's move on to our last item. All right, so this is our last item. It's called Grillo Elastica. Packed with delicious tropical fruit flavors, one bite of this extra juicy chewing gum will have you feeling like the king of the flavor jungle. Right, these descriptions are pretty crazy. I don't know what flavor is what. I don't know what flavor is what. I don't know, Candy. Maybe read it. And it says it right on the top corner, Tutti Frutti. There is several different flavors they give me. They give me a handful of these little gums, so we'll just try Tutti Frutti and see how it goes. I'm trying to remember the name of the gum. There's like dollar candy gum or dollar candy. Hello? There's like penny candy gum that has the same look of this, which is very reminiscent. It's softer than I expect. You'd think it'd be like super hard, but it's got some softness to it. It's got some pull. I had to chew it for a while just to get a good sense of the flavor before I spit it out. It is really good. The flavor's yum. Like most gums, when you chew it for a while, like the flavor goes. I don't know how long. I did not chew it for like 20 minutes, so I don't know how long the flavor would stick with you, but it did have that juicier kind of like flavor that stuck around. As far as texture, it's like a Bubblicious. It's very soft. As you're chewing it, it's just super, super soft in your mouth, but the flavor is really strong. Like, it was really good. I enjoyed it. As far as gum goes, like, 10 out of 10. Like, I can't even fault it. If I chew it for longer, maybe if the flavor leaves and like, it's not like zebra gum. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like the Stripes gum where you chew it for like 30 seconds and then after that the flavor goes. This has at least some hang time. I mean, I chewed it for a good 5 minutes, so I feel like, you know, it still had flavor in it. So it's not one of those gums that just lose flavor in 5 seconds. So I enjoyed it. Very good for just a gum. Overall, pretty awesome first half of this box. Let's move on to the best and the worst. So we're at the best and the worst, and I think my favorite was those Linguas de Gato. Again, I'm sure I'm butchering, and I'm so sorry. I don't butcher on purpose, I swear. I loved the flavor. The cinnamon flavor was really nice, and I loved the texture. It's almost like animal crackers, like one of those things you could just pop in your mouth, and they're just tasty. They're like the to-go snack. I really enjoyed those a lot, and I thought those were great. And as far as the worst snack, there was nothing on the bottom of my list. Honestly, the worst one is probably the Cheetos, just because they weren't like tremendous as far as flavor goes. They were okay. They weren't bad, but they weren't my favorite. So far out of this box, that was definitely the low man on the totem pole. As far as everything else, I mean, everything was really good so far. So Portugal's nailing it with this box so far. I look forward to doing the other half in another week or so. And that brings us to the end of my video. Thank you for joining me on this tasting adventure. If you saw my video and thought it was sweet, please hit that like button for me, as it really does help my channel grow. If you have any comments, suggestions, questions, please leave it in the comment section. It's always great to hear from you guys and get interaction. If you want to know when my next video gets dropped, hit that subscribe and the notification bell, and you'll know when the next video goes live. We'll see you for the second half of the Portugal box. Until then, have a great day, everyone. Bye!